23rd, 2022, going live. The show must go on. Not sure what happened to Bo. I've reached out and no word from Bo. So the show must go on. I will come back today with the recap. Um, the straight better, parlay better bet went 2 for 3 yesterday. 2 wins, 1 loss. The loss coming in the Dallas first half. Just never got there. Dallas just kind of like what I said, shot up way too many threes. And I guess that's how they're going to play. You're going to live by the three, you're going to die by the three. Just shooting way too many threes. So that's it. Golden State's up 3 games to none. I can't see this going much further. We'll talk about game 4 tomorrow. Hopefully, we'll have the full crew here tomorrow. And I'll get back to that. But the recap for yesterday, for me at least, was really good. A total of 5-1. Went 5-1 yesterday on the plays. Over 8.5 in the St. Louis Pittsburgh game, easily clearing that 18-4. Hey Chris, how's it going? Just me right now. Not sure what happened to Bo. We were supposed to come on at 5 today, Eastern, 4 Central. Can't get a hold of Bo. Hope all is well with him. But the show is going on still today. Thanks for joining. Yesterday, great day on my end. 5 for 1. 5-1 yesterday. Over in the St. Louis Pittsburgh game. Over 8.5. Scored 22 runs, 18-14. St. Louis wins that game. Over 9 in the Seattle Boston game. Got lucky on that one. It was a 3-2 game. Seattle tied it up in the ninth, 3-3. Went into extras, and then Boston ended up hitting a grand slam to finish off the game. So caught a little luck in that game. Under 4.5, Minnesota, Kansas City. Nice easy win there, 1-0 in the 5th inning. And then in the hockey, I've only give out 4 plays, going 4-0. Yesterday we took the under 6.5, easily cashing there. And Carolina and the Rangers, Bo and I both had plus 103 Rangers. So there we go, 5-0. And then the last game I had under -2. I also had under 219. So actually I went 6-1. Under cash 219. -2 did not cash. -2 did not cash in the first half either. The plays were Tampa over 8.5. That was Bo's play. That won. And Dallas -2 first half. That lost. And then the Rangers plus 103. So the straight better profited yesterday. $92, bringing the total to $16.82 on a $1,000 bankroll after 5 days. And the parlay better is now sitting at 26.47, winning 3 straight parlays to start off. I will end up doing a parlay by myself today since it is only me. So, with that said, this will go pretty quick today. No comments, no questions, no guests with me here today at all. First game I'm going to give you is Cubs and Reds over 9 right out of the gate. Drew Smiley's on the hill, 1-5, 3.97 ERA against Vladimir Gutierrez, 0-5, 8.65 ERA, playing at the Great American Ballpark where the balls just fly out of the park, similar to Coors Field almost. The last 2 games, Gutierrez pitched, going 4 2/3 through one and 4 1/3 through the other. So 9 innings total. He gave up 14 hits, 11 runs. There is Bo in the background, so let me bring him in, and we can continue with the show. How's it going, Bo?
Hey, I'm good, man. Sorry about being late. I got interrupted. Somebody came to the house, so ready to go,
No
man.
worries. No worries. I couldn't get a hold of you. I wasn't sure. I was just going to try to keep the show going today, keep the parlay going. I'm glad you're here. You can add to it. I did the recap. Fabulous on my end, 6-1. The one loss being Dallas. Both my hockey's plays hit. 4-0 hockey on the show. And hockey's new to me. That's why I've just kind of kept track of the record. Once I go not perfect, I probably won't keep track of the record too much. I'm going to put that record on the line today. Go ahead and give you a recap. I started with the play. I'll finish up the play. So over 9 in the Reds game. Cubs Reds over 9. Like I said, Gutierrez has just been getting hammered. Once he gets hammered, the bullpen comes in and it'll get hammered as well. Um, Go ahead with the recap, Bo.
Yeah, man, I cashed all my baseball plays except one. The Giants got beat 10-1, but we cashed that over in the Tampa Bay Rays game. That was in the parlay. I also cashed in. Let me see what else I had, man. I had a lot of plays. Miami, they got the win over the Braves. Philly, they came back, man, and won in extra innings over the Dodgers. We all had the New York Rangers in hockey. That was part of the parlay, so that cash plus money. Like I said, man, the only thing that really let me down was the Dallas game. I went heavy on Dallas. Like I said, I took them always, man. First quarter, first half, full game. So that was 3 losses. Also, Reggie Bullock, I think he went like 0 for something. I don't think he even hit a three. If he did, probably hit one. But that was real disappointing with the Mavericks. But overall, man, all the rest of the sports, man, pretty good. So not seeing my toe. I think I'm like 5-5 again, man. I think that's what it was when I did my video earlier. 5-5. Lost
All
one.
right, all right. Choppy day there. Yeah, Dallas. They that was their demise. They shot up way too many threes, missing way too many threes. Terrible game plan. Terrible game, in my opinion. Dallas deserves where they're at. If you can't go in there and realize the last 2 games that you shot that many threes and you're not hitting on them, and they were 1 for 11 in the first quarter shooting threes, and they still come right back at it in the second quarter, just jacking up threes all game long. That was it for them. Good
Yeah,
night, Dallas.
they don't have enough shooters. They don't have enough shooters to to shoot with Golden State. Golden State got shooters,
Well, they all think
basically.
they are shooters. That's the problem. And when they started driving to the rack and they were getting fouled and getting to the free throw line, the lead narrowed, and then they went back to shooting threes again. I, I was so aggravated with that game. Just the whole game plan,
Yeah, it
the
was terrible.
whole. Just
It
keep
was
shooting
terrible.
threes. Just maybe we'll hit one. Just keep shooting threes. It was terrible. Alex is here. How's it going, Alex? Uh,
Not
Pretty
bad.
sure Alex was on the right side of that game last night, just through the chat. Yeah, so we'll move on. Dallas, they might win game 4, but who cares at this point? They're done. They're toast. It's over.
Yeah,
Golden State will probably let them win game 4, so they'll just wrap it up in game 5 and put
yeah,
it to bed there. But
yeah,
I've got no
man.
interest. Hmm.
Yeah, I'm with you, man. Luka can't do it by himself. And every game, maybe one person try to step up. Like did what he did good this game. Last game was Bronson. They just too inconsistent with how they play. They pick and choose what game they want to step up for. Golden State just looking good, man. You know what I'm saying? You gotta give props for where it's due, man. They play good as
Yeah, I want to agree, but I don't. Golden State didn't look that good either. I think the NBA champions coming out of the East myself. These 2 teams out of the East look much more impressive to me. Golden State really didn't impress me either. They were jacking up threes, missing them too. I don't know. I don't know.
let's see.
We'll see. But yep, game 4 is tomorrow. Don't look for me to have a play in that game. I could really care less at this point. The series is over as far as I'm concerned. Dallas probably will win, but I'm not putting another nickel of my money on them guys. They've let me down the last 2 games with a piss poor effort. I've chalked Dallas up as toast this year. So we
Yeah.
will talk about that tomorrow if you want. Maybe TMAC will be on here and see what his thoughts are, but I am done with Dallas and that. But I do got to play tonight's game. It's tricky tonight, though, too. Game
Hmm.
4 in Boston. Let's continue with baseball, though. I gave the first play. I got 2 more in baseball. What do you got in MLB, Bo?
All right, man. Let's go to the Cardinals game. I'm really loving this game a lot. I like Mike Nicholas and them guys at home. I got it -120. I think it's going up as we speak. But yeah, man, Toronto just coming off a loss yesterday against the Braves. Now they playing an international opponent. I don't like this guy Jose Barrios. I've been saying this the whole year. On the road, his last 3 games, he's 1-2. Got an ERA of 6.43. Toronto is 9-20 in their last 29 games. Playing an international opponent. International opponent. However you want to. How do you form that word?
International?
Yeah, that's what it is, right?
I guess it's the Blue Jays, right?
They're playing the Blue Jays. So I'm saying they're in different conferences. Interconference.
Oh, oh, oh! I thought you meant international, like out of the country.
No, no, no. I'm
There,
no. I'm saying a word. I'm like that don't sound right. Interconference game. Out of conference. So they
interleague,
playing.
interleague,
Yeah,
interleague.
interleague. There you go. Thank you, Mr. Juddy.
When you kept saying international, I just kept thinking because they were in
Yeah, it did.
Canada.
It didn't sound right when I was saying it in my ears. You know, so I was like, that don't sound right. But I've been, yeah, I got caught up, man. I'm trying to get back to capping mode. But yeah, man, these guys have been on it in the last 7 days. They're hitting 217 against a right-handed pitcher. And on the other side, man, the Cardinals are actually ranked number 4 right now against right-handed pitcher. And in the last 7 games, Toronto is averaging 2.4 runs a game. They line up are just cold. I think it got a lot to do with continuity. They just not used to playing with each other. I think towards later on in the season they'll get more implemented with each other. But right now they're just not hitting the ball. And on the opposite side, man, Cardinals have been averaging 6.3 runs a game in the last 7. Just put up 18 yesterday, and they just been raking, man. So I think the woes are gonna continue for the Blue Jays. I think we're getting good value with a hot team. So I'm gonna take the Cardinals, man, at -120.
All right, yeah, putting up 18 will really jump up that average per game. That's for sure. Uh, yeah, start to finish, they destroyed Pittsburgh the whole weekend. So
Yeah, and then before that, man, they beat up on the Giants. So they've been
yeah,
rolling. They've been rolling for the last couple of series, and the Blue Jays they just ain't been hitting, man. They bass cold right now.
yeah, yeah. They just got beat by the Reds. It's a tough game there. Good call. Good move on it, but it's too tough for me to play that game because it's kind of coin flip there. Uh, but Cardinals are hot, so ride them while they're hot. There you go.
Yeah, you the one told me the other day that them threes a magic number, right?
Yes, sir. They hit 3 in a row or lose 3 in a row. Ride it out until it stops. So,
Yeah.
and that's what we're doing next. No, we're not. Got to change of play on this one. I was gonna ride San Diego, but I'm gonna ride the under, and I still may ride San Diego. The more I looked into it, we go. San Diego's won 4 in a row. We'll start off there. Nick Martinez is on the hill, 2-2, 3.81 ERA. Last game out, he filled in relief, 4 innings pitched, only 2 hits, no runs. The time before that, he started as a starting pitcher, four innings pitched, 9 hits, 5 earned runs, 8 strikeouts, 7-5 loss to the Cubs. On the other side from Milwaukee, it'll be Adrian Hauser, 3-4, 3.22 ERA, 6 innings pitched last game, 4 hits and 6 strikeouts, 0 earned runs, 3-1, 3-0 win versus Atlanta. Daryl's here. How's it going, Daryl? That's a lot, buddy. I can't read all that. You've played the whole card today. Good luck. Let me just grab something off of there. A's money line. Um, Both a pick, but yeah, you've given us your whole card. You've got more plays than we do, my friend. Um, Good luck today, though, Daryl. Coming out hard and strong on Monday. I like it. Get that bankroll off to a nice start on the beginning of the week. Looking for King of MLB. We came on later than we have. King of MLB is new in the chat. 2-0. I'll tell you what. He's put out 2 plays. He had Red Sox first 5 yesterday, cashing that ticket. And the day before, he went against us on the parlay, the over. So um, just
I
easy to
want I
track
wanted
because
to
he. Cause,
I wanted to thank him today, man. He put some cash in my pocket. I tell him on that Red Sox first half. First
Yeah,
five.
yeah. You said you was following, and you did. So there you go. It's
Mhm.
just easy because he's been here for two shows. He's put out two plays, and they've both hit. And the first one was against us. The second game really wasn't. I had the over. He was going first five Boston. I was on the fence about it because it was Evaldi, but he proved to be right there. So if you're watching or watch later, good job, King of MLB. Good luck, Daryl, with all those plays. It's just a lot. Um, Cardinals run line, Mets money line, or first five. He's just got the whole card out there, Bo. I'll tell you what.
They say
What's next?
value.
Huh?
They a value better.
Yeah, and I do that a lot. He's just a percentage better, actually, just trying to hit those percentages. If he's got 11 plays and he hits seven of them, that's a good night. Um, so I do that a lot, especially on Mondays too. Get the week started off right. Huge week last week for oh, not only the show but my guys. I mean, just huge week last week. Today starts a new week. Monday we got to start a new parlay. Parlay better went 0-1 yesterday, dropping the bankroll just 100. Straight better went 2-1, losing on the Dallas first half and cashing 92. And the one thing I wanted to bring up is when we did that first half, I had a couple of people ask me how they could hedge that parlay. And I said, well, the only way you can hedge is really straight up at Golden State. There was really no good spot for it. If it would have been full game, we could have teased it or something. But because it was halftime, you either had to split it basically or just let it roll. And unfortunately, Dallas had a little lead. Didn't they have about a 7 point lead going in the last 2 or 3 minutes of the game?
Man, I stopped watching the game, Mr. Johnny.
I wanted to too. I switched sides. I'll be honest. I hedged my bet straight right away. I said if they jack up that many threes in the first quarter, and sure enough, they came out shooting 1 for 6 and 1 for 11 first quarter. I jumped on Golden State minus 1.5 about 8 minutes into the first quarter. Here we are. King of MLB has joined us. Great call in the MLB. No, great call for you, buddy. You're kicking butt. I tell you, you came in two plays, two winners. Good job, man. I'll tell you that. What are you looking at today? First five total. Um, I'll be kind of looking at the first five total. Just got on what I missed. All right, so yeah, did I finish up? I'm going under 8 in that San Diego game. I don't know if I even finished up on that whole play. So over 9 in the Cubs game, Reds over 9, under 8 San Diego and Milwaukee. I don't know how I got sidetracked. Maybe Daryl came in with all them plays. Shoot out that play, King of MLB, so we know what you're talking about a little more clear. What else in baseball, Bo? I got one more.
Hey man, I'm going to the Dodgers game, man. I'm just gonna take them on the run lines. It's still a little juicy. I got it minus 120, but they're going against this guy Adon. I think I'm saying his name right. This guy's 1-6 in the last seven. ERA is like 6.86. He got a whip almost at 1.5. And Dodgers coming off their loss, man. And they hit pretty good against this team, this guy. So I think they'll be able to put up at least seven, 8 runs in this game. Just taking a prayer off of a loss. They just a way better team. Washington is 2-12 in their last 14 games at home. And all those games they lost by multiple runs, and and also 5-15 in that 20 games at the house for the season. I've been reading a lot of stuff saying that Soto and them might get traded pretty soon. So yeah, man, it's not a good team. I just got them on auto fade. Dodgers are like number one in all offensive categories: WOBA, WRC plus, anything you want to name, man. Freddie Freeman has just been hitting the ball. Mookie Betts has been smashing. Really, their whole lineup 1 through 9. They're not gonna get this guy no break, man. So if you even want to lay that 2.5 just to get better value, then you get like plus 128. I think they're gonna beat them pretty bad today. So I got the Dodgers, man. The run line minus 120.
All right, there you go. Yeah, the Dodgers, they should lead in all the categories that they have bought themselves quite the team there. Here we are. King MLB is putting it out there. Risking 735 to return 1435 on the Philadelphia Phillies Atlanta Braves. Over 4.5 runs, first 5 innings. So there you go. He must not trust the
Got
pitching
Wheeler,
of
got Wheeler, and
Wheeler and Tucker something. I looked at that game. Who is that kid pitching? Um, Tucker Davidson. Tucker Davidson's 5.87 ERA. In one game pitch, he threw seven. Well, did he throw seven in that game? Nope. Last game out, Milwaukee. 5 innings pitched, 3 hits, no runs, 3 walks, 3 strikeouts. Left-handed batter going against Philly down there in Atlanta. So over 4.5 runs first half. King of MLB is putting that perfect record on the line. Good luck, my friend.
good luck, my friend.
All right, I'm going to give you a plus money play here. Mets going into San Francisco. Giants just got shut out, just swept by the Padres. I think I had game one, Giants winning that. I did have game one, and after that, I didn't play the games after that. Giants have gotten cold, and Alex Cobb pitching today does not make it much better. Um, Alex Cobb's 3-1, 5.61 ERA. Last time out, 5 innings pitched, 10 hits, 7 runs, shelled. They did win the game 10-7 at Colorado. Giants hit 224 versus left-handed pitchers such as David Patterson on the hill here. Left-hander 1-0, 1.89 ERA. Last time out was May 3rd. It's been a while since Patterson's pitched. 5 innings pitched, 4 hits, 4 runs, 5-4 win against the Braves. The Mets are hitting 253, which is one of the better averages in baseball, believe it or not. But they are hitting 265 versus right-handed pitchers such as Cobb. Give me the first 5. I'm going to take the Mets plus 117. You could also look at full game on those odds too. But I just went first 5. Didn't want to get the bullpens involved too much. I'm going to base my bet against Patterson versus Cobb here. Um, the total, I gave on my video, and then I've conflicted. So let's just move off the total. But like the first 5 here on the show. So there you go. What else, Bo, in baseball? I am wrapped up.
All right, man. I'm going to the Seattle game. I took it over the 7. Seattle just coming off that real harsh road trip, man. But they was put up a lot of runs. They put up a lot of runs in that Boston Red Sox game. So I think they better get to this guy, Zach Logue for the Oakland A's. And I think the bookmakers are making these totals too low for Oakland. I know they're not a good hitting team, but in certain situations, I think they can put up at least 2 or 3 runs. I think they'll get a couple over Gonzalez tonight. And we already know, man, we're coming off some long road trips. That's really kind of tough for that team in that first game. So I'm hoping that that's going to kind of, get Oakland over a couple of runs. And I think that Seattle pretty much smashed this guy. So 7 runs. I took it over the 7. I also like Seattle in the first 5 innings at minus half a run at minus 115. And so I just think they'll get to this guy. I think it's like his second start. And this lineup has been hidden. So I think they'll be able to get the lead, man, and win this first 5, minus a half a run, minus 115.
All right, so there's 2 plays in that game. Yeah, I got no action in that game. Oakland, shoo, you're gonna be hoping Oakland can get a run or 2, or Seattle puts up all 6 or 7. Oakland's bats just aren't banging at all. They're just one of those try to grind a run here, a walk, a steal, a bunt. I mean, I've seen a bunt. Yeah, they're a grind 'em kind of team, trying to grind out runs wherever they can. So
Yeah,
yeah, and the lines are
Seattle
getting lower.
bullpen, Seattle bullpen been getting taxed, so they gave up so many runs against Boston in the later innings. So maybe they can get to that bullpen. And Gonzalez not no ace.
No, just Oakland don't have anybody who can put the ball over the fence. And like I said last week, their best hitter was Elvis Andrus, batting 230. The team's batting average is still probably around 199 or so, if I looked it up. But
I say,
uh,
man, if it ain't Max Scherzer and Clayton Kershaw 7 runs, man, it's just giving too much respect. You know what I'm saying? So it's just too low of a total.
winds blowing in and rain in the forecast. Uh, yeah, we'll see. Uh,
Let me
if
ask you
they
something,
clear
Mister John.
seven,
Let me ask you something. Why you critiquing my plays?
oh, I'm not critiquing them, Bo. I'm just saying that's a tough,
I'm just saying,
tough.
so it's my play. You know what I'm saying? Let's just keep it rolling. Let's keep it
Yep,
rolling.
let's keep it going. What else in baseball?
That's it for me.
That is it for me. NHL. You got NHL?
Nah, man. I didn't really like nothing. I think Tampa Bay gonna get the win though. I think they're gonna sweep them guys, but I didn't wanna mess with it. You got some?
I do. I'm putting my perfect 4-0 on the show record with the Panthers here. I think Florida will steal one tonight. Took it at plus value 113. So I will take a chance on those Panthers for some plus money to steal a game from Tampa. See how it goes. Uh,
Yeah,
like I
yeah,
said, I
man.
don't have a huh.
I say might be good for some more hockey in that series. Keep the sweep from going on.
Yeah, yeah. I
I
don't
thought
know
about
enough to give good insight. I just think Ford will have enough fight in them. The Panthers will have enough fight in them to try to make it go out at another game. Kind of like Dallas tomorrow. They'll have just enough fight in them to probably push it one more game. Teams don't like getting swept, um,
it. Hmm.
so it's like a little extra motivation. It's bad enough
Right,
to lose, but to get swept 4 games to none. I'll take that chance on plus money.
right.
Either way, don't matter. I got Florida in the series. I mean, I got Tampa in the series. Um, and I lean under, but I'm not going to make the under on this Colorado 6.5. But I kind of think them games have been being played tight. I've been watching on those as well. But no play there, just lean. And Florida Panthers plus 113. Put my record on the line on a dog again. What do you see going on in the NBA tonight? Things have changed since I made my bet. I'm not
Mm.
sure. Jimmy Butler will play. He will play to start. Knee's not feeling so good, I hear too. Hero is definitely out. What you got in this game?
Yeah, man. I'm just taking Jalen Brown again. Over 6.5 rebounds. Like, he didn't cash it in all games in this series. So I'm just gonna keep on riding, man. As long as they keep putting that 6.5, he been averaging 8. He didn't cash in the last 7 out of 10. He just been really snatching on rebounds, man. So I think he'll do it again tonight. I got it plus money, man, plus 102. So I think the bookmakers done made a mistake with this one. And I paired them up, man. I think Boston gonna win. I just took them on the money line. I paired them up with Jalen Brown. They came back at minus one. I mean plus 160. That money line for Boston and Jalen Brown over 6.5 rebounds. They came back at plus 160. So that's what I'm looking at, man. Boston are pretty much every time they lose a game in the playoffs, they won the next game. I just didn't want to lay that big points, 6.5 or 7, with so many and people being maybe hurt or out. There's so many injuries, so it was just a hard handicap. But I do think Boston will win the game at home. So just to get some plus money out of it, I paired them up on the money line with Jalen Brown over 6.5 rebounds.
All right, there you go. A little parlay action plus money. Boston on the money line. Jalen Brown over the rebounds. Joey's here. Hey, Joey. Joey says good luck tonight, Johnny and Bo. Thank you, Joey.
Appreciate it.
Uh, yeah, I'm back and forth on this game myself. I do have a teaser. I've got Miami up to 11.5 over. I want to say 203.5. Um, The line has actually came down now to 205. You could take that over down lower. The lines actually went back up to 7 now. It was 7, then 6.5, then 6. Now back up to 7. Now that Hero's out.
Mm-hmm.
I got to keep the teaser. That's what I'm on. I liked it when I made it yesterday. Um, but without Tyler Hero, I think it's going to be a different Miami team, and I'm not sure um, about Butler as well. This is probably a good game to look at live betting.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going Boston first half -3 with what I've got as well. I think Boston will come out and control the game. This game could be this game could go probably either two ways. It's either going to be a blowout or Miami's going to stick it in there and possibly win. And I know that sounds kind of bold, but Miami has nothing to lose. They've already took the game here that they needed. They needed to take 1 out of 2 in Boston. So the pressure is definitely on Boston, is what my angle is here. Uh, they've got all the pressure. They have to win. I mean, it's one of those things that Boston, it's a must win. And all that pressure is on them. And Miami can go in there with free house money and just play loose. Like, we don't give a shit because we're going home and winning game 5 at home. Or they can steal this game. But, I think Boston will get it done. And if they do, it will be a blowout, I think. So,
I'm just like I say, man, they're pretty good out for a loss. I think the last 3 times they lost a game, they bounced back the next game pretty good. So that's what I'm banking on. I'm banking on them to
I
just
think that's more the likely scenario. Like I said, I think Boston will probably destroy them. Actually, this will be a big 20 point one of them blowout games that we've been seeing. We've been seeing a lot of them. Not a lot of games have been coming down to the wire in this
yeah, we've
round
been
of
we've
play.
been we've been we've been spot on with this series. We had Miami the first game, then we bounced back with Boston, and then we took Miami in the next game. So
Oh yeah,
we
yeah.
got
We've
so we
been
3-0. We're 3-0 in this series, and we're just following the zigzag.
yep.
It's
And
been it's been
part of
it's been
I
it's
was
been working.
zigging though yesterday with them points. And if we still had a 7 and we still had Tyler Hero, my play would be Miami and the points. But we don't have Tyler Hero, and we're kind of questionable about Butler. I just don't have a full play in the game. I'm going to ride my teaser. I'm going to take -3 in the first half with the Celtics. Bo's going to take them Celtics on the money line. Jalen Brown to get them boards like he's been getting and cash that parlay. Now is the time we need to build this parlay for today. Bankroll for the straight better increased $92 yesterday after the
Mm-hmm.
Friday we went over 3, losing 330, but went 2-1 yesterday. Collected $92 for 1682. Not a bad bankroll after 5 days of straight betting, but the parlay better is really the one that's winning right now. Hit 3 straight parlays right out of the gate. Lost the last 2 with 2647 bankroll, an increase of 1647. But like I said, we hit 3 parlays in a row right out of the gate. So day 6 of this parlay project we've been doing. Let's find some plays. I say, what do you say, Bo? I say we throw King of MLB's play in there today as part of this experiment. What do you say?
Yeah, it's cool with me. Yeah.
So there you go. We're going to take the Atlanta Braves over 4.5 runs. First 5 innings at 105. So
Mm-hmm.
what? I guess we'll just both pick a best play since we didn't really line up on anything completely at all. What would you say would be your best play of the day outside of that parlay there? A straight play.
I like the Cardinals. I got them at -120.
All right. We will put that in there. I will do the math on the parlay. Cardinals win the game -120. And I will take the Reds over 9 would be probably my best play of the show, or the Giants. But I will take the Reds over 9 at minus 110. So the straight better, this is real easy for the straight better. He's laying up 335 to potentially win 300. Um, no, no dogs in here today at all, and small favorites. So I'll just plug in the parlay calculator real quick, see what we get on this
Hey,
action
parlay
here.
you got that? You got that parlay calculator?
Got that parlay calculator.
I never learned how to use those. I see them though.
It's so easy. You just plug in your numbers, and it does the math real quick for you. And then minus 110. And we're going to bet $100 on this out of the bankroll. And we will calculate it returned 583. So 100 pays 583 today, just because we got a couple of plays that were off juice. Just one was down a little, one was up a little. So we threw King of MLB's play in there, part of the straight play. No TMAC today. Glad Bo made it, because I would have had to make at least 2 of these picks on my own. So we got Bo's Cardinals minus 120 over the international famous Toronto Blue Jays, and the Reds over 9 against the not so famous Cubs anymore. That's it. That's all I've got.
That's it, man.
So there we are, game 4, Boston, Miami. Should be a good game. We are guaranteed a good game on game 5. We'll see what we do tomorrow with Dallas. What do you think, Bo? Dallas pulls off one just for.
Man, I'm just gonna just go ahead and lay it down, man.
It's only 1 point.
Ain't nowhere in the world. Ain't nowhere in the world. It ain't gonna matter, because for them to win the series, they gotta sweep them. They're not gonna sweep them. So
Yeah, but it could be excellent money opportunity. I mean, it's only 1 point.
I'm not messing with it.
That's how I feel.
Yeah, I'm just gonna watch the game as a fan. I am not touching that. Yeah, Jason Kidd, he's not coaching. You know what I'm saying? He just sitting right there watching his team shoot themselves right out of a game. I heard him at before the game. They interviewed him. He's like, I told him the not hitting threes, then just try to push the ball on the inside and try to get it inside, try to get to the line. He didn't follow none of that. It was the only couple players that was really trying to get to the goal. That was Luka and Dinwiddie. You know what I'm saying? All the rest of the guys, Bullock, Vinny, Bronson.
Brunson drove to the rack a few times, and he got fouled and made his free throws, and that's when they brought the lead. You know, they brought it within striking distance, and then they go right back to shooting them threes. I was like, are you kidding me? You're going to the hole, you're getting fouled, and then all of a sudden you're going back out shooting threes again.
Yeah, I say if I was a coach, I'd tell my guys straight up, if you shoot one more three, I'm putting you on the bench. And then, man, that's it. Don't shoot no threes.
Yeah, they jacked up. I don't know.
Like you gotta take control of the team. You know what I'm saying? Like, stop shooting 3-pointers. Shit, we shooting 22% right now. What y'all doing?
Yeah, but at the third quarter, it was 22. It was 21% at the third quarter.
I remember they said it. They said it at one point. I'm like, dang,
Yeah,
they still. Damn, y'all shooting 22%, man.
they shot 45 threes last night. The NBA high
Man.
in the playoffs is 58. I had to look it up because
I'm like, I'm just, you know what I'm saying? It's just unbelievable to sit there and watch this, and they just keep doing it. Like, I'm done. You know what I'm saying? That's my squad. I'm riding with them. If they win, I want them to win, but I ain't putting my money on them.
they shot more threes than they shot from the field. They shot 13 of 45 from the 3-pointer, and they shot 30 of 75 from the field, including the 3-pointers.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's how it goes. Anyway,
It was crazy.
28%. 32 wasted possessions. 32 wasted possessions by missing all those threes. Just a total. Got out rebound. I mean, outboarded 47-33. Yep,
I
put a
mean, they
fork
just
in them.
they. I
They are
mean,
done.
Golden State just killed them on the offensive glass. They got so many second chance points. They killed them on the inside. Golden State outscored them in the paint. I mean, it's just they playing a terrible game right now. I don't know what
Oh, and
happened
at
to
one
the
point, I was telling somebody every starter could have double-digit rebounds, and two of them did. But at one point in the second quarter, every starter had 3 and 4 or 5 rebounds. And they're
yeah,
all bouncing way out 10 feet, 12 feet past the rim, off the back when they're shooting these three. They weren't just missing them; they were brick city out there. But
Brick
yeah,
City.
um, Clay Thompson 7 rebounds, Looney 12 rebounds, and Wiggins with 11. Just out hustled, outplayed. Dallas's game plan was not there. Let's just shoot threes. Hope we can just make some.
Yeah,
Frustrating game.
it was, man. It was. I had
So
before the game, you know what I'm saying? I had chilled out, man, you know what I'm saying? Told me a little something. I was feeling real good. They just blew all that. They blew all that.
yeah,
Had me stressed out.
yeah, yeah. I had the under, and I wasn't even enjoying it too much. I was like, this is just bad basketball. I knew the under was golden once I saw the way they were playing. I said, yeah, they're never catching the over on that. But it was a split, -2, full game loss. That's the only thing I had in the game was under, and so I lost the juice. It was just like I said, it was frustrating to watch. Just the level of just it didn't even seem like Dallas was really that interested. It was just bad. It was just so bad.
I mean, it's almost seemed like they intimidated. You know what I'm saying? Like they like this Golden State. You know what I'm saying? This Curry them. You know what I'm saying? It's like they just forgetting how they done played all the whole season just because they playing this one team. I don't
Yeah,
know.
I said it earlier. Give me the team out of the East. I'll take either one of these teams to be Golden State, in my opinion. But we'll see. We'll see. We'll get that closer as it gets time. Um, but Golden State, they're getting it done. They are getting it done.
And
So
like I say,
whether
man,
I'm in,
we looking at Dallas like Dallas is not playing good offense. Golden State is playing good defense too.
yeah,
Draymond
yeah,
Draymond Green he's really a game changer. Like I would love to have that guy on my team. You know what I'm saying? Like no matter how dirty he play, like he's an impact player for sure.
oh yeah, oh yeah, yep. So we'll look at it closer as it gets. We determine this East may go quite a while. It might go Game 6, Game 7. Uh, a lot of that'll depend on tonight. So we'll see what's in store tonight. I do believe Boston will be able to get it done, but just don't have enough to. I'm not laying a money line of 310 or better on it. Um, got my
If
teaser.
you don't think Boston gonna cover? No, I used to tell my brother all the time, like just on GP, like if you don't think a team gonna cover the spread, just on GP, take the points with the other team.
Well, I do. I already have the teaser. There's no sense in me. If I already got 11, I'm not going to take 6.5, 7. I've already got. Why double up? You know,
Yeah,
I've already got.
I'm just giving it out for general, to the public.
Right,
Yeah,
right, for the show.
yeah,
Yeah,
you know
I
what I'm
got
saying.
you.
Like if you don't think a team, like if you don't think a team gonna cover the spread, just take the points with the other side.
Yep,
You know what I'm saying? I guarantee you're gonna win a lot of games that way.
yep, yep. Good advice there. Um, and they probably will cover. Like I said, most of them. Now a lot of these games have come down to 2, 3, 4 points. They've all been kind of lopsided one way or the other. Even when Miami won in Game 3, it was pretty lopsided. It wasn't like by a bucket or two,
Okay.
and they were the dogs. So And when Boston won his dogs, it wasn't a point or two. It was lopsided. So none of
Mm-hmm.
these games have come down to the final minute really at all. So we'll see how it
Nah.
goes tonight. Maybe we'll get one of those types of games, or maybe we'll get another blowout. I would lean blowout. I don't even know if my 11's enough to be honest with you, Bo. So I don't know. I'm gonna look at it a little more. I'll be the one live betting it. I'll tell you that. I want to see what Jimmy Butler's going to be able to give, what the game plan is for Miami. They may, for all intents and purposes, just kind of concede without Butler or Hero. Maybe they'll, we'll see.
Yeah, because in that game, man, Boston turned the ball over 24 times. So you got to believe that they're gonna clean that up. And Bam shot for 30 points, 10 rebounds. So I don't think he's gonna repeat that kind of performance. So if those two things reverse back to the means, I think Boston will get the job done. They just turned the ball over too many times. 20. You
Yeah,
turn the ball over 24 times. You're not gonna win it. You're not gonna win the game.
yeah. And Miami came out strong last game. I think maybe even look at Boston first quarter to be the ones coming out strong in this game as well. And that's why I went
Yeah.
-3 first half. I think they'll be able to cover that number. And go from there. Like I said, I'll be the one live betting it tonight. I'll find my spots and find my angles.
Yeah, because if Atlanta goes up, I mean, if Miami goes up and get a lead, you might can catch Boston live, as a dog.
Or you'll catch them at 1 or 2 or 3 point,
Mm-hmm.
final lay.
Yeah.
Um, so
So you
that's what I
got
did with Golden State. I mean, I ended up taking Golden State -1.5, and they were already winning by 7 or 8. I just kind of knew Dallas was packing it in last night. Just kept shooting threes. And I thought maybe the second half, maybe they'd make adjustments. Nope. Come right out shooting more threes. They were hitting some more in the second half. They hit more. They had a lot more in the fourth quarter, I should say. But as a team, they just still um, shot way too many threes.
yeah, no doubt.
45 points in a playoff game is a lot of 45 3 point attempts is a lot in a playoff game.
Yeah, man. They need Dallas need a couple. They need at least one more score. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
They with Luka just by itself. You know what I'm saying? This series kind of seems like when they played Denver, when all Denver had was Joker. You
Mm-hmm.
know what I'm saying? It's the same thing going on. He just don't have no help. You know
Yeah, it'd be real nice to see them two boys get together, wouldn't it? Now we put
what?
them two on.
Man,
We put them two boys all together on a team. That would be something else.
right? That'll be dope. That'll be dope.
Yeah. Wishful thinking probably won't happen, but
Nah.
both face of the franchises right there. No one's coming off of them. But even if they would have got like what's his name, McCollum there,
Yeah.
instead of sending him down to Portland, if I mean New
New
Orleans there,
Orleans. Yeah.
if they would have brought McCollum in,
Yeah.
just
Just somebody else. You know what I'm saying? That can help him out. Like that we know that's gonna get it. You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
Like
And
we
Zach
just
Levine's out there. He's ready to make a move.
yeah. Zach LaVine. You know what I'm saying? Like somebody that we know that can get it. You know what I'm saying? Like most teams out there right now, you got Tatum and Brown. You know what I'm saying? You got two or three scorers on these teams right now that's still playing. You got
Oh
Steph, you
yeah,
got
even DeRozan. What's his name? What's his name from Miami? Uh,
Lowry.
Lowry. There you go. Thank
You
you.
know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You got Kyle Lowry, you got Butler, you got Hero, you know what I'm saying? You got Bam at a body, you know what I'm saying? Like you got other players that can get it, you know what I'm saying, in a given night. Like I say, Bam just put up on Boston last game. So we just don't have no other impact players like that besides Luca. You know what I'm saying? Every now and then you'll hear Bronson did a good job or woo woo, but you don't never hear nothing about no Powell. You don't never hear nothing about no then you know what I'm saying? No.
Benny. None of them.
You
Nope.
know what I'm saying? Like you don't never hear that from them. You know what I'm saying? They just ain't got it like that.
Nope. They
So
sure don't.
no.
All right, so there we go. We'll wrap it up there. We got the parlay in here. I forget what it was.
We had the over 4.5 in the Atlanta game.
Yep.
Yeah, we took the Cardinals, and the other ones were the over 9 in the Cincinnati and Cubs game.
Yep, there you go. 335 on the straight bet to win potentially 300, and $100 parlay to win 583. Day 6 of this experiment. No consensus, no TMAC. So we'll just go with that and see everyone tomorrow. Thanks for
Yes, sir. Yes,
joining.
sir.
Thanks again,
Yeah,
Bo.
man.
We'll see you tomorrow.
See you tomorrow, man. We got some early games tomorrow.
I doubt it on Tuesday. I'll look real quick. Um, but I thought T Mac said he could make it. Nothing too early tomorrow. Earliest would
Okay.
be 3:30 here, 6:30 East, Colorado, Pittsburgh. Oh, that's today. Same thing tomorrow. No early games tomorrow. New game in Mia. What I missed? You missed the whole damn show, girl. Sorry. We are wrapping up. We will be back tomorrow. Not sure the time. It depends if T Mac comes. If T Mac comes, we'll come early. Celtics. Yeah, Bo likes Celtics money line. I like Celtics first half -3, and we both think Celtics get it done today. None of us is bold enough to lay the points, but we think they get it done. Thanks, Alex. Thanks again, everyone. We'll see you
I go
tomorrow.
I go ahead I go ahead and recap my plays for Mia real fast. I took the Cardinals -120. I took the Dodgers on the run line at -120 as well. I took Seattle Mariners in the first 5 minus half a run at -115. I took the over 7 in that same game. And in basketball, I took the Boston Celtics and I paired them up in a parlay with Jaylen Brown over 6.5 rebounds. That came back at +160.
There you go. And we took King of MLB in the comment section. He laid out the only play in the comment section today, and he went large with the Atlanta Braves. Game total 4.5 runs, first 5 innings between the Braves and the Phillies, right, Bo? Braves and the Phillies.
Yes, sir.
So we threw his play in our parlay with the Cubs and the Reds over 9. That's one of my plays along with Bo's. Cardinals -120. Put that in the parlay. We're betting them all straight as well. I gave under 8 San Diego. Little NHL action. Took some plus money on the Panthers. +113 to force a game 5 down 3 games to none. And Boston first half -3. And the Mets plus money with the Mets first 5 innings +117. So there you go. A whole laundry list of plays. Um,
Plethora.
a nice plethora. We'll come back tomorrow, hopefully, with some good stories to tell about how many we won and not so many losses. So that's what we do. So,
That's what we do. That's what we do. Good show, man.
all
Always,
right.
always a pleasure, man. And trying to rock these plays out with you.
Yep. Good luck. Good luck, everyone. Thanks for the comments and thanks for joining us today. Good luck with your plays. We'll see you tomorrow.
All right, y'all.